DMV sports fans and sports fans around these United States. Welcome to Mike Mason's Showcase Network, and you are on the DMV Sports Fan Channel. That's right. Y'all come on in outside, out of those streets. All right. Hey, look here. We got a wonderful show for you today, but before we get started, I want to introduce you to my cohorts. On the right-hand side, I got DeAnthony, a.k.a. Pedro. Show him some love.
Peace and love, everybody.
On the left-hand side, I got Kenny. Sometimes we call him Ken. Say something, son.
Hello.
All right. Hey, tonight, we get ready to take a second look at what happened out of Week 7 and going into Week 8, what that playoff picture looked like in the NCAA FBS.
Woo!
Huh? So, there was a whole lot of things that went crazy over the past weekend. Now, one thing that didn't change is that top spot.
Oh,
that top spot still is owned by Georgia, which we all predicted here. Yeah. And they're gonna probably end up that way because they look like, just like their mascot, they top dog. That's a bulldog for sure. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Now I had that skin scratcher. You know, I said I need to see what they look like.
We'll talk about it.
And they look like.
Yeah.
They didn't look like what I thought they looked like.
Kentucky blue. Yeah. Kentucky is purple and blue right now. Purple and blue.
I think one play could have changed that game around.
Yeah, one play. One play for them not to come in town. That's the only play. That's the only play.
When it was a clear fumble and they stood around. I knew they was.
It didn't make a difference.
But don't even try to clean it.
It didn't even make a difference. It didn't make a difference.
Yeah, but
it's all
Pedro, your fraud team that moved up to number 2.
Hey, look, I have no idea.
Me either.
Why they moved up to number?
Cincinnati.
They won in a big way.
But who they play?
They ain't play nobody. I still don't know why. Look,
UCF. Come on, man.
Look, this is the biggest fraud. This is the biggest fraud that has ever been in the playoff system. Look, Cincinnati, you have to prove me wrong because I got y'all being blown out the first playoff game.
Okay.
And I don't care who they play.
All right.
Why we going? Pedro, I totally agree.
Who they play?
I turned it.
Duncan from Dallas. Boomer Sooner.
Uh-oh.
Y'all number 3 right now.
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
How? No, so see that. You want to talk about a head scratcher?
What?
How Oklahoma behind Cincinnati?
Yeah.
How's that possible?
I don't know.
Who is on this board?
But what they're looking at is how prolific Cincinnati is.
Come on,
but they're not playing nobody.
I always thought when they said, I thought when they sat down and did the college ring, they took strength and schedule in consideration.
Now again, this is the playoff ranking, not the AP top 25.
Playoff AP,
we understand the playoff ranking, but they should not be in the number 2 spot.
That's where you got that.
If someone came to me and told me that Cincinnati was ahead of Oklahoma and the top 25, I'd punch him in the mouth.
Okay. Well, let's see what we got.
Don't do that.
Look here. Don't do that.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Okay, let's look at it. Alabama creeping up.
Yeah.
They done went to number 4. Mm-hmm. I see you got your roll tide gear on tonight.
Hey, look.
You believe it?
Hey, you know Alabama was going to bounce back.
Okay.
Alabama, look, Nick Saban showed a little love to his boy. Mm-hmm. He knew with one win, he'd still be in the playoff picture, and that's all Alabama need to be is in the playoff picture. Mm-hmm. But the game that's going to prove it for Alabama because they are headed toward that showdown with Georgia.
Yeah.
And that right there is going to determine whether Alabama get knocked out the playoffs
let me ask you,
or they get back in.
Let me ask you a hypothetical. Both ways. Let me ask you a hypothetical.
Come on.
They right now, they in the top 4, Georgia and Alabama. So
that's right.
If the season was in today, they'd be in the playoffs.
Right.
Okay. But my question to you is during the regular season. Okay. If Alabama plays Georgia, let's say hypothetically, Alabama beats Georgia. Do Georgia drop out of the whole playoff race?
No.
I'm just asking.
No. Georgia is better than the 8 that you have up there outside. And look, I'm gonna say, look, right now, y'all see Roll Tide. I'm an Alabama boy, but I believe that Georgia has the capability and should beat Alabama. But Nick Saban, he always find a way to beat, to beat that top dog. But I like Georgia. Look, I like Georgia winning this whole thing.
Now I got another.
But I'm pulling for my boys in Alabama.
Another question.
Do they even make sense?
I got another. You're just confused. I got another hypothetical there.
All right.
Let's say they meet again in the championship.
Who? Georgia and Alabama?
Meet
And
SEC.
SEC championship.
Okay.
And let's say Georgia beat Alabama. Do that knocks them out of the playoffs?
I think so.
I think so too. We took losses.
If Alabama lose to Georgia in the championship,
They done.
Well, but hold on. Here's what we gotta wait on. This is what we gotta wait on.
What?
You still look. Ohio State, Michigan, Penn State. All that.
Iowa made it easy for everybody.
Right, but not.
Iowa made it easy
You
for
got to remember,
everybody.
Iowa was over there on that one side by themselves. They got a lot more.
Don't don't discount Oklahoma State either.
Yeah, no. But what I'm talking about is these Big Ten teams need to play each other.
Yeah,
now,
I know.
What happens if you end up with Ohio State with 2 losses, Penn State with 2 losses? See, and then Mike, if you go to the next slide.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest with you right now.
Right.
Oklahoma State still sitting there 6-0.
But I'm saying if Oklahoma State slide up,
Yeah.
even if Alabama lose to Georgia, they might still have an opportunity to stay in the playoff race.
But I'm gonna tell you one thing.
Because if you slide down, we won't see the rest of the team.
I'm gonna tell you one thing for sure. If Cincinnati loses one game, they gone.
They ain't
even.
How they even get?
Okay.
Because if they lose one game, it's going to be to an unranked team.
All right.
That's the only thing that they have left.
Let's look at. Let's look at.
I do not.
Let's look at the end hunt.
Yeah, look at that number 14. How is that possible?
Now, but hold on. Let's go back up.
Go ahead.
Michigan State.
No, that's we
It's
good.
still
on that.
7-0.
Yeah.
They still undefeated.
Yeah. Right.
Oregon.
See, but this is what I'm saying. Michigan State back in that Big Ten. Somebody, look, they may all come out there with 1 loss. Somebody coming out there with 2 losses. So that's going to drop them out. So even if Alabama lose to Georgia, you're losing to the number 1 team in the country. You understand what I'm saying? Is a 2-loss Alabama better than Oregon? Are they better than Notre Dame? You understand what I'm saying?
They better than Coastal Carolina. How they get on there?
They the sleeper.
I'm gonna have to now see. I'm gonna have to look at them. I wasted my time.
Hold on. Is they the new Kentucky? That's this new Kentucky, y'all. Come on, girl. I'm like, you gotta look at this.
I'm gonna have to look at them.
Here's when I looked at it, I said, oh boy, look at this. Ole Miss.
Yeah.
It's sitting in a prime spot.
I'm good with that.
1 loss.
I'm good with
They
that.
play a couple ranked teams on the way out, but I think Ole Miss going to run the table.
No, they play
and they can slide up. Ole Miss don't play Alabama.
They don't.
I am sold on
They
that.
play Georgia.
I believe they already played Georgia.
That's Friday 1 loss.
Yeah.
Let's
That's gotta be the 1 loss because Georgia ain't lost
While
that
he
game.
looked that up,
Yeah.
my thing is, I gotta now find out who Coastal Carolina playing this weekend and how they get in the hunt.
Okay, we're gonna look at the undefeateds.
Yeah, well,
We're gonna look at the undefeateds. We're gonna see what the team look like.
I gotta see, man.
All right, well, let's go.
Kentucky tricked me.
Let's go ahead and look at the
They
undefeated.
put the
No,
bamboos
here we go.
on.
First undefeated team. We already know, don't we? We already know the top dogs are still marching on. Huh? They the number 1 in the ranking.
So
Go ahead.
Ole Miss,
Go ahead with Ole Miss. I'm gonna back up.
they lost to Alabama.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm
That's
saying?
the only dogs.
Yeah,
Do they play Georgia? They don't, right?
No, because they're on the side of Alabama. So they already got Alabama out of the way.
Out of the way.
They already got Alabama out of the way. So Ole Miss, you know, they let. But here's the thing: they let Arkansas run up 51 points on them on Saturday. But look, they had 2 Saturdays ago. They beat Tennessee. They have LSU coming up. You know, that can be a tough fight. They got a big game coming up against Auburn.
That's a tough.
And look, they play Texas A&M.
Where?
In Mississippi.
Okay.
So Ole Miss, they gonna be battle tested. If they come out of this thing with 1 loss, I think you gotta put them in the playoff picture.
Gotta put them in there?
You gotta put them in because that shakeup that's gonna happen in the Big Ten.
Okay. So we already looked at Georgia. Now, here you go. They're gonna be a
Frauds.
They still running out.
Frauds. I don't care what they running out. They frauds.
Okay, what they running out?
Nah, Cincinnati, a bunch of frauds.
What do you say with the Boomer Sooners? See, the only thing about the Boomers, the only thing that I find, there's 2 things, matter of fact, is which quarterback is going to show up. Is he going to be consistent? And that defense. That's the thing, man. Y'all give up a lot of points on that defense, man. And 34 points. You give up 34, you give up 24, you give up, yeah, man, y'all just giving up a lot. On average, they're giving up 34 points.
Mike, but it don't matter how much they giving up.
They still win.
They winning the game.
Yeah.
You can give up as many points you can as long as you win the game.
You think a defense, with a defense like Georgia and Alabama, you think they're going to be able to afford to give up 50, 60 points and still win the game?
Don't know yet.
I know. I know it ain't happening.
Okay.
Okay, now look, go blue. What do you think about Michigan? You think are they? Do they have the staying power?
Michigan, they do this every year.
They always say.
I told you.
They do this every
Watch what
year.
happens.
Get your hopes up.
They are now in the meat of that Big Ten schedule.
Watch what happened.
I told y'all. I told all of y'all. This is the black horse in here.
No, I'm gonna tell you.
Besides BYU, that's the black horse.
Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State.
And you know Oklahoma, they play Oklahoma State last game of the season.
Last game, because
Last game of the
I forgot
season.
what they call that. That game, they call it something, the Iron something. But there's a trophy that they give, almost similar to Thomas Stone and Westlake, that 301 Classic. They have that same type of rivalry game at the end of the season. You know, they in 2 different conferences. You know,
BYU ain't.
they got bounced
By Baylor.
Yeah, well, that's
You
what
still
it
got
is.
them on the current undefeated.
Who?
You got BYU.
I ain't got BYU as undefeated.
That's what I show on my slide.
I don't know what you see, boy, because they ain't on mine.
He tripping.
He tripping.
No,
Now,
I'm serious.
Here's Michigan State. Here's Michigan State. Look at what we got.
Again, Mike, you keep showing Michigan State. They not gonna be undefeated because they need to lock horns. So you keep showing it.
When do they play? Find out when do they play, and I think we need to make sure we all have our popcorn and chicken wings ready.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be a battle. That's going to be a battle. Hopefully, they all still is undefeated when they meet. That's what I want to see. I want to see them lock horns when they still undefeated.
October 30th.
That's the last game, man.
October 30th.
I think that's the last game. No.
You see, this is the problem that you
No,
did.
man.
This is what you got coming up, Mike.
Man.
You got Michigan and Michigan State. You got Michigan and Penn State.
Yeah.
You got Michigan and Ohio State.
Yeah.
Look, somebody is not going to be in a playoff picture.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, they're going to knock each other out.
Kenny, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I had the wrong.
He got the wrong slide there.
I ain't got the wrong slide. I just got the wrong. It's a typo, y'all.
It's a typo.
But this is Eastern Carolina.
Hey, Mike, keep going, Mike.
Now the
Keep
coastal.
going.
Coastal Carolina.
Man,
That's
why?
the word, yeah.
Why?
He got BYU. It's Coastal, that's
Why?
number 14.
It's Coastal.
And we're going to jump right on over Coastal. Because I don't understand why they still even in the talk.
D. get ready to pull up the statistics.
I just seen it.
But Bolo, well, look at them run on the field again. Y'all ignore BYU up there.
Yeah,
They number 14. But look,
Coastal Carolina.
Coastal Carolina. Look at them run on the field. They ain't got but 20 fans up there.
That's it.
The 20 fans. Look, this guy right here said, man, I'm going to give me a hot dog.
Yeah.
Hey, boys, man. Hey,
It's got to be the division that they playing in. So
here we go. Pull it up. What you got?
Nothing.
Another fraud.
Yep.
Another fraud.
I looked at it.
They play Appalachian State tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, they gonna get beat.
Yeah.
They got
Appalachian State gonna beat them.
Mike. They got Troy,
Yeah.
Georgia Southern,
Was it Texas?
Georgia State, Texas State,
Yeah.
and South Alabama.
I'm standing. Appalachian State is going to beat Coastal Carolina tomorrow night. They play tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to beat
Look, they are stretching this year, man,
Yeah.
for teams to be in this top 25.
I don't know what they doing.
They
man.
are really stretching.
All I know is that it was terrible. Okay. Oh, before we wrap up,
Go ahead.
Mike, because I know you're getting ready to wrap. Let me tell you something, man. This hot and
I know
juicy
who you
news.
going from out of Washington.
Oh my God!
Washington, not Washington D.C. Washington State.
Washington. Look,
Coach
how you making millions,
Coach quit.
millions of dollars. You gonna quit because you don't want to take a shot?
Take a shot, man.
Tell me how you make.
Take a shot.
Coach quit.
You must have invested your money wisely because this is ridiculous. This is absolutely. You know what? Take all the money you paid them back.
I'm going to tell you this.
Take it back.
I'm going to tell you this.
They frustrating me right now.
I'm going to tell you this. If I was a blue chip
Yeah.
playing on his team,
Yeah.
when I found out he didn't want to get vaccinated, I want to transfer
Yeah.
immediately. And I don't want to have to sit out a year because this man is jeopardizing my life.
Now he done quit. And
And
it should be a stipulation. If you quit, you pay all that money. Look, you mean you
Because he don't want to get vaccinated.
a shot, man.
A shot.
Pay me $1 million
shot.
to take a shot.
It's a shot. Kenny, do you have a horn growing out your head?
No, sir.
Tell me. Look, are you magnetized?
No.
What are they talking about?
Just give me $1 million. I'll take. Look, it's ridiculous what's going on.
Take the shot.
Got a question.
Yeah.
Will Washington State in any of these rankings right here?
Who?
Will Washington State?
He was looking for a way out.
Too much press.
He was looking for a way out.
Yeah.
He was looking for a way out.
Too much press.
I ain't never seen nobody walk away from millions of dollars over a shot. I ain't never
He just
seen
wanted to
that.
go.
He said it better. He's about to get fired.
Yeah, he wanted to go.
Because he's not in this.
Yeah.
You know it's going to get fired.
not in that.
And too much money and too much.
I had to get that off my chest.
All
man.
right. So, fans, let us know who you think are the top 8. And then also in the hunt, who you think gonna come out on top? Do you think Georgia gonna still maintain the top spot and gonna be the number 1 team at the end of the year when we get ready to enter into the playoff? Do you think Alabama's gonna stay where it's at, number 4? And,
Roll Tide, roll Tide.
Yeah. You can't go wrong when you go Bama. But not unless you're a dog. All right, so just let us know what your thoughts are. And also, again, y'all get in here, get your family coming aboard, man. Go ahead and subscribe.
Subscribe.
Hit the like button.
Hit the like.
And ring that notification bell.
Ding,
Alright?
ding, ding.
So we can keep this content going. Alright? So the next show we're going to drop, we're going to do week 6. Post games, the fan reaction, and we're going to announce the contest winner.
That's right.
So until then, what we want y'all to do is stay safe,
Stay safe.
stay prayed up,
Pray up.
and peace.
Peace.
And y'all get up out the street.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I